So in today's world, I think people try to put the street guy the lowest on the totem pole. All you see is shit like the streets is dead and shit like that all on the internet and shit. And that's the biggest cap I ever seen in my life. It's dying out because niggas who ain't street is acting like they are. You feel me? So then you had shit like motherfuckers saying, ain't no OGs now. The OGs act like hoes. Shit, I don't know what OGs. Y'all play with my OGs, they gonna smoke y'all ass. Great ass question.
Man, Billy, I mean, you being a father, you the father of how many kids?
6.
You got 6 kids.
Yeah.
Boys and girls?
Yeah. 4 girls, 2 boys.
Considering your past, you know, from the streets to the prison, all of that, dog, are you concerned about them following in your footsteps?
No. And I say no because a lot of things would have been different if I would have been able to be in a different environment. If I had options of where to be. You feel me? So the fact that my parents grew me up, raised me in this neighborhood, that influenced what you had today. But if I'd had the option, because we got so much money to go to a good neighborhood and grow up there, I wouldn't have grew up like this because I would have seen different things. So a lot of it got to do with your environment. Your environment play a big role in your upbringing. You feel me? So when I was coming up, I knew I didn't want to die. So whatever I had to do to not die, which was be tougher, shit, that's what I had to do. But as I get older, we have more opportunities. We have more money. You feel me? We have more relationships. I have friends from different walks of life, like you. So I can introduce you to my son, and that might be something he's into, is just more options, and they ain't got to be raised in the hood. So a lot of us who went through all that and we're alive, we're changing where our kids grow up at, where they hang at, the peers they hang around. Like, you feel me? All that shit will matter, and that's it.
What would your response be if you did find out that one of them was kind of tiptoeing into their life?
I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna bring him around me. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see what type of guy he is. I'm gonna see his morals and principles and what he stands on and what he don't. And I'm gonna handle him as a street nigga. So father's gonna go out the window because the world is gonna be tough on the street nigga. It's not gonna be easy. You feel me? So when I find out that this is the lifestyle you really want to live and this is how you acting, that's where the roles is kind of switching from son to a street nigga son. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give you an example. I have a teenage son, and he lies a lot. So when he came around me and he lied a lot, our hood doesn't breed dishonest guys. We'll take your shit before we lie and steal it or some shit like that. So when I seen he lied a lot, I let him know, like, you'll never make it out here being that type of guy, you feel me? Blah, 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 blah. Just telling him the reality of where they were getting. You gotta be a person that somebody could trust your word. That's why I'm still alive and a lot of people ain't, because my word meant shit. So I could be in a tough position where a nigga like, yeah, we heard you. Ah, nah, that's Billy. He ain't gonna play like that. If he said it, he'll say he said it. You feel me? He'll stand behind it. He ain't do that. So you feel me? Sometimes honesty matters. And shit, I just try to goddamn it address it, let him know about it, change it, and tell him for real, like, this ain't built for you. If he ain't built for it, he ain't built for it. And I'm gonna let him know. He ain't gonna get no pass because he my son. I'm gonna handle mine with an iron fist. That's how I was raised, and thank God I'm still here now at this age.
Was your pops a street dude?
Mm-hmm. To the day he died.
Can you talk about your relationship?
It was great. That was my favorite person in the whole world. I'm a daddy's boy. Our relationship was great. Taught me everything I know. All this wisdom and game y'all getting, that's who I got it from. You feel me?
Is that where the name come from, Lil Billy?
Yeah.
So your father was big with?
Yeah. So a lot of people be like, boy, you big. Why your name Lil Billy? It's because that's my daddy name. I'm the third. Feel me? He was Big Billy, I'm Lil Billy. So it's more of a cultural heritage thing than it is, you feel me? Some shit like
size,
that.
Yeah, because you were like 6'1"?
6 foot.
6 feet, yeah. Because initially when I met you, I was expecting you to be like smaller in stature.
Yeah, nah, hell no.
How did he pass away, if you don't mind me asking?
He got in a car accident.
We can get off that, man. I was just curious. But fatherhood, though, is definitely something you take serious.
Yeah, it's the only thing. Hell yeah, I love being a dad. It's crazy. I love being a dad, but I'm a stern, zero tolerance dad.
Meaning
the same way you give me, that's the same way my kids give me. It ain't no,
okay.
I'm 2-3 different people. Nah, what you see is what you get with me.
Because you know how sometimes you can be a little bit more delicate with the girls than the boys, or a little bit more
I'm the same way with everybody.
considerate.
Nah, that's what you get. I spent a lot of time, when I was in jail, I used to recollect on that because I used to do so much to try to act like I wasn't who I am. Do so much to escape the power that I have, downplay it, be humble about it. You feel me? And that shit didn't matter when they sentenced me. They sentenced me exactly according to who I was. So I told myself when I got out, I was done playing roles of different people. Who I am is who I am, and I'm gonna walk in it.
Isn't that something that Vinny Gorgeous kind of touched on when y'all was locked up too? Like, although he was incarcerated during that time, he said the streets gave him everything. Put his family through, his kids through college and all of that.
And my kids, that's how we are. My whole situation, that's how mine is. So I would spend so much. You just gotta. So in today's world, I think people try to put the street guy the lowest on the totem pole. All you see is shit like the streets is dead and shit like that all on the internet and shit. And that's the biggest cap I ever seen in my life. It's dying out because niggas who ain't street is acting like they are. You feel me? So then you have shit like motherfuckers saying, ain't no OGs now. The OGs act like hoes. Shit, I don't know what OGs. Y'all play with my OGs, they gonna smoke y'all ass. So I don't know what OGs they be saying is acting like hoes. And I'm an OG now. And all I do is give game and rebuild the culture of Indianapolis and take up for motherfuckers and all that shit. Do country. When they try to put them in the box of doing drill, I do country. Because a gangster do what the fuck he want. Don't nobody tell me what to do. Swear to God, I do what the fuck I want to do. So that shit, it's crazy nowadays. That's one thing about the world. They gonna try to just promote the streets is dead until one of them hoes need their rent paid. Then it's live. Then it's live. The money is real, but the street nigga dead, man. That shit bullshit, bro. Street niggas live and real. We right here, chilling. We just getting into other things like business and shit.
Around what age did you start tapping into the legal side of entrepreneurship?
I always been a musician, so I always been involved in the legal side. Like, I've been rapping forever. I was one of the people in Indianapolis who watched the rap scene grow from it only be us and the other rappers who rapping at the show to when I was popular, my first show had 1,000 people there, to now they have whole festivals in Indianapolis for music. So I watched it grow from nothing, but I've never been a person who seen the streets as my end all be all. Like, I'm of it and I come from it and I love it, the culture of it and everything, but it was never my end all be all. Like, if any opportunity presented itself that made more money, I was gonna do that. And that's why I always wanted to be a rapper, because I seen them niggas making a whole lot of money and they had all the shit the street niggas had. But I'm like, damn, man, you gotta do no bad shit or nothing. You can just rhyme words and people love you the same. Yeah, so